Good afternoon, everyone. Very warm welcome to the call. My name's Celia, and I'm just going to spend a few minutes just giving you some information about a potential opportunity. So I'm sure you're here this afternoon looking because you're probably perhaps needing or wanting some more money in your life. That's the usual reason that people take a look at the business to start with. But there's lots and lots of other really good things about this business, which I'm going to explain as we go through as well. So I was shown this 13 years ago. So I've been a partner since 2009. It's gone by in a flash and it's been amazing. But at the time, the reason I joined was because I was looking for something flexible to fit in around the children. I was a mum. I was struggling to make ends meet financially because I was always been self-employed as a riding instructor and a journalist. And obviously when you can't work, you don't get paid, do you, as a self-employed person normally? I'm going to show you a different way with this, that we do get paid even if you don't work. But yeah, I was struggling. I was juggling a lot of things. I didn't think I was being particularly successful at anything, particularly being a mum. And somebody showed me this opportunity and I saw a way of building up a residual income for the future, of earning some money now, and just something really that was super flexible that I could fit in around what I was doing. Now, back then in 2009, we were actually in the middle of a recession. So between 2008 and 2012, our business doubled in size because we were at a time in the country when people needed more money or wanted to save money. And that's exactly what we can do. So I don't have to explain to you all, I'm sure, what's going on in the country right now. I'm just saying, I think we have a new Prime Minister this morning, but I think she might need a very big magic wand if she's going to be able to sort out the mess that everybody's in. So we know over the next few months, few years, there's going to be a lot of people in our country that are struggling, sadly. And this business gives us the opportunity to help them. All right, so that's why I'm so passionate about it. And I'm just going to share a few slides now with you all, which will explain exactly what we do. And then at the end, more importantly, exactly how we get paid. So I'm sure the bit that you're going to be wanting to hear. So just bear with me while I just get the slides up. Just take me a couple of seconds. There we go. So Marie and Sam, can you see that presentation all right on your screen? Lovely, just nod because I know I've muted you. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you today about a company called Utility Warehouse. Now, Utility Warehouse has been around now for 26 years. The company is all about helping people save time and money, as well as the potential to earn an extra income, which, as I've just mentioned, you can imagine at the moment is what so many people want. Now, if you were to become a partner with us, this presentation that I'm going to show you is exactly what we show to our potential customers. So everything is done for you. It's super, super simple. And it shows people very easily how that they can benefit from becoming a customer with us. Ben Fogel is our brand ambassador, and he's produced this lovely little video which shows about the services that we do and some of the benefits, which I'm going to talk you through. So firstly, we are the only company in the UK that can provide all of the utilities onto a single bill. So we do internet, energy, mobile, and a few different types of insurance. And you can see on the screen there, we are a real British success story and have been going since 1996. Now, last month in August, we had our best ever month in 26 years, which is quite incredible. We had more customers and partners joining than we've ever had before. And normally August is our quiet month. And in fact, a lot of the leaders in the business and the sort of top achievers in the business were all away on a holiday and paid for by UW to celebrate their successes. So even with a lot of the top achievers away, it was still our best month. And that surely indicates what's coming over the next few months as the energy price just keeps going up and up. Now, I love the company, I really do. They've provided so much for me and my family, but it's not just me that loves the company. You can see on the screen here, there's quite a lot of third-party credibility as well, which is obviously important if people haven't heard of us. The reason people may not have heard of us yet, even though we are a big success story and growing fast, is we don't waste money on advertising. So instead of the company paying for advertising on the TV or in the newspaper, they basically pay us as business partners to go and help spread the word. So Which magazine, completely independent consumer magazine, has given us 32 awards over the last 10 years and said we are the best at everything that we do. And you can see that Uswitch on there have also voted as best energy provider. We do lots of things that are very different for our customers. So whether you join as a partner or not today, definitely have a conversation about becoming a customer because it really is the right place at the right time. We're the only company practically in the UK at the moment that's still offering a fixed price tariff. So I've just signed up a customer this morning and we did we sort of worked out what he would be paying with his current provider if he stays with them on the variable tariff. and then what he can pay by coming to us on a fixed tariff. And it was £1,200 cheaper to come to us and fix his prices now than to stay where he was. So that's the sort of thing that we're doing. But if people are in with current providers and they're in a contract, we will pay up to £200 to help them get out of existing contracts as well. We give our customers 30 days to try our products and services so that they've got a peace of mind promise. And we guarantee always to stay below that horrible and very rapidly rising price cap. So it's not just about on a like-for-like basis what we can save people. We have a few extra things as well, which is why another reason people are joining us in droves, because that shopping that we have to do week in, week out is only going up, isn't it? You know, every time you go to the supermarket, you're noticing things are just a few pence dearer and dearer. We have an amazing cashback card. So you top it up with money before you go shopping. And then every time you use that card, you get a percentage of it back as cash back against your next month's utility bill. I'll show you an example in a minute. But if you just have a look at some of those logos on the screen there, all well-known stores. We have 50 high street partners and 2,000 online, where you get up to 10% cash back. But even if they're not a partner, you still get 1%. So our average customer that uses the cashback card gets around £400 a year back against their bills. Now, the other way that we are encouraging people to shrink their bills is by referring us on to other people. As I said, we are a good old traditional word of mouth company. We don't waste money on advertising, but what we do is we incentivize our customers to recommend us to their friends and family, because they will get chunks of money off their bill for everybody they recommend. There is no limit to the amount of cashback someone can have off their bill or the amount of people that they can recommend. So this is a brilliant way of shrinking your bills at a time when people really need it. So you see there on the screen, that is an example bill there. So this particular customer should have paid £227 for all of their utilities. But because they did a bit of shopping on their cashback card and they referred a couple of people, they managed to shrink their bill down to just under £100. I think there's most people in the country will want to know how they can shrink their utility bill at the moment, and in the coming months. It's just going a little bit crazy. We're also very green as a company. We do lots of great community and ethical things. We're 100% renewable electric. We've got a great growing woodland in the Brecon Beacons where we plant a tree for every new customer. And we're also actively encouraging our customers to have smart meters so that they can realize and find out more what they're using on a weekly, daily basis, you know, to help them reduce their usage. So if you are a customer and you take one of our smart meters, we'll actually give you a £50 credit on your bill as well, just to help you out. So we're going to talk more now about the business opportunity. So how does it work to become a partner? So if you want to become a partner with us, there is a one-off registration fee of £10. Okay, that covers all your training, your apps, your websites, your licenses and everything. When I joined the business, it was £200. But we recognise that times are hard at the moment. So the company have brought that down to as little as they can. It is your own business. It's not a job. So you would be self-employed. The good thing about that is you can work as much or as little as you want to. So what I've done is work consistently part-time over the last 13 years. I set a goal of showing around 3 people a week. All right, so I've shown about 3 people a week what we do consistently. And now I'm in a fortunate position that the residual income I earn from this business, which I'll explain in a minute how that works, pays all my bills. So I don't actually need to work if I don't want to, but I love it, so I still am working. So there's lots of different ways we get paid. Now on the screen here, you can see a couple of men. There's Ben Fogel again in the sea. And on the right of Ben there is a chap called Mark D'Souza. Now Mark used to be a policeman and his wife was a teacher. And they've been working within the business now for around 20 years. His wife was able to retire 16 years early from teaching because of the income from this, and he's just recently retired himself from the police. So they've replaced 2 full-time professional incomes with their residual income from this business, which is still growing every day. And there are many, many, many stories of people like that. Police actually are interesting because this is one of the few things that police are allowed to do around their job. So that just shows how ethical the business is and what a great company it is. So look at that list there on the left, extra income and long-term security. What is most important to you right now? So just take a minute to have a look at the list, because it's not about me. You know, I'm very fortunate now that I've got the choices and freedom that I have and a very good income every month. But this is about you. And as I said, most people join the business because they have some sort of financial need right now. But you can also have the freedom. You can be your own boss. You can choose when you work. Lots of holidays and rewards. And what about retiring maybe 10, 20, 30 years early with a full-time salary? So I always say now I work probably a quarter of the hours that I used to work when I joined the business, and I get 4 times the money. And that's what's possible with us. So we get paid in lots of different ways. I'm just going to cover a few. The very first way we get paid is called customer bonus. And quite simply, every time you sign up a customer, you get paid. That is between £10 and £400, depending on the customer and how many services they take, whether they're a homeowner or whether they're a tenant. But it takes under an hour. So even working from home flexibly, you know, £10 an hour isn't bad anyway, but obviously you can be upwards of £250, £350. On the screen here, you can see an example income where it says if you sign up 4 qualifying customers in a calendar month, that would bring you in £1,400. So in this respect, a qualifying customer is simply a homeowner that takes 3 or more services. Now, at the moment, most customers that join are taking 3 or more services because that's the requirement for them to fix their energy price. And, you know, the savings that they're getting by fixing their price means they want to take those extra services. So if they're a homeowner that took 3 or more services, you're going to earn at least £250. But it doesn't stop there. The residual income that I've talked about is we get paid an ongoing percentage of our customers' bills every month. So back in 2009, I signed up around 50 customers in my first year, 1 a week. Most of those are still customers today. And I've been paid 162 times for basically helping a friend save some money on their bills. So that's pretty cool. We get around approximately 3.5% of the customer's bill, all right, every month in residual income. So work that out. And with those rising energy costs, that obviously means that we as a percentage are going to be earning more as well. But it's not just about you and your efforts. The fantastic thing about this business is most people in the country are going to have to think of a different way to bring in some extra money. We're growing really, really fast, as I said. So if you introduce people that you know and they decide to become a partner as well as a customer, the company also pay you a little thank you on all of their bills as well. And that just grows and grows and grows. So currently now our team, I've got around 850 people in the team, and they are all out gathering customers for their own reasons. And the company are paying me and many other people in the team a small thank you every single month on all of their customers, which just grows into a huge amount of financial security in the terms of residual income. Right, I'm just going to come out of the screen share now because that's the last slide. And I am just going to